Hello everyone, Sharona here. So we're talking Todd Austin and Michelle Williams. So not Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child or the actress Michelle Williams. This is another Michelle Williams, and this has to do with a MS killing, okay? He went to get a haircut at the barber shop. She showed up, pow him, and then upon leaving, she saw the cops were coming. She went back in and powed herself. Now, he died at the scene of the crime, the barber shop, and then she was pronounced dead later at the hospital. So we're gonna go ahead and read this article, and it's from Fox 4 KDFW. It says Arlington police investigate MS at hair salon. So you know what the M is MURDER, and the S is SUICIDE. Says a 37-year-old man and woman are dead in an apparent MS at an Arlington hair salon. Police say the woman shot the man, a customer, then shoot herself as officers arrived. The motive for the shooting is currently unclear, though the two were previously in a romantic relationship. So this happened Friday, right? Friday 11th. And when it just happened, no one knew the names of these people, because the more you read into the article, it tells you that, the suspects, she has not been identified, and the person who died, the person who she shot, was not identified, but now we know their names. And it says what they know so far is that, according to police, just after 10 a.m. on Friday, July 11th, officers were called to the hair salon in the 7800 block of South Cooper Street to investigate a reported shooting. Multiple witnesses told police a woman entered the salon and shot the man multiple times. He was a customer at the salon. He died at the scene. As officers were pulling up to the salon, they saw the woman trying to leave the building. When she noticed the officers, she went back inside and shot herself, police said. She was taken to an area hospital where she was pronounced dead. Investigators say the man and woman had been in a romantic relationship previously, but the motives for shooting is unclear. There were several people inside the business at the time of the shooting, but no other injuries were reported. The Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Office has not released the identities of the man and woman. The investigation is ongoing. So that was then. This is today, July 15th. The name is out. Todd Austin is the victim, and Michelle Williams is the shooter. So yes, and like I said, people are saying it's because he robbed her of almost like $250,000. And there are videos going around where they show proof that he was rough around the edge. He was rough. And people are like, it doesn't give her a reason to do that. And of course it does not. But to me it looked like she was just tired, because again, they had a joint account. They were not married, and apparently, allegedly, he basically robbed her, took all her money, left her with nothing, and here she had his kid. He's a father of 9, and I think this was her only child with him. So now you have two parents gone. This kid, I don't think the kid is over 5. They're a child together. I think it's a boy. But he has 9 other children, and now all these kids, they don't have their dad. The child that they have together, they no longer have their mom and dad. And it's just sad. It's sad to see when desperate situations come about. Not everyone can handle it just handle it, put it that way. Because I don't think I could take the life of someone. And people might say, well, it's easy for you to say, you haven't been in that position. I'm sorry, but if of course I'm going to be pissed. You stole all my money, Now my house is in foreclosure. I can't pay my bills. I can't buy food. Nothing like that. Of course I'm going to be pissed. But I don't think my solution, I'm not even going to say I don't think, my solution would not be to go and end that person. And she knew that once she was caught by the cops, her life was basically over there, right then and there. So it was like, if she had gotten away, if the cops weren't there and she had gotten away, what would she have done? Would she try to hide out? What? I'm sure people knew who she was. So, it's just sad all around. As we said, it's just for the kids. It's just the kids losing, both parents, and like what they say, desperate times call for desperate measures, but not in this way, to take someone else's life and then your own. I know family and friends, they came out and they said that they try to help, but everyone is struggling, so they can only do what they can do, which, would not be enough to keep a roof over her head and pay bills, but they tried. And, she was just at her breaking point, sorry. I mean, the wrong measures taken, but yeah, so, prayers go out to the kids, their family and friends who are, mourning them, the loss to that family. So until next time, gossipers, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching and listening.
You hear about the tragic murder-suicide that happened near Dallas, Texas today. A businessman by the name of Todd Austin was shot and killed while sitting in his barber's chair at the barber shop, and the shooter, his baby mama, turned around and shot herself. Timone Michelle Williams was identified as the woman who walked into the Salon and Spa Galleria in Arlington, Texas, and shot Todd Austin and then turned the gun on herself. Todd, who shared a son with his killer, died inside the barbershop while she was taken to the hospital and died later. While there is no known motive for the killing, authorities believe that it was a domestic dispute. It is also rumored that Todd had a restraining order against Timone for unknown reasons. Todd Austin, a respected businessman and credit expert, was originally from Kansas City, Missouri, and was well known for driving around city in his blue Cybertruck. Rest in peace to Todd Austin, and my condolences to all of the affected family. I'm Tiarka with the T. Follow for more.